Hey, hey, lovelies. Alrighty, first Halloween look, here we are. So, today we have this kind of vampy look, a little bit of graphic liner going on, lots of black, very dark, really digging it. But I did want to go into the Halloween season with something a bit more glam, something a bit more wearable. This is probably what I'm going to end up wearing on Halloween because I have classes all day and then work that night. So this is something that you can kind of get away with with whatever you have going on that day. So, if you want to know how to get this look, a little bit of bloody eye, kind of graphic liner fun, definitely keep on watching and I'll see you right over here. And then because we are going to be using quite a bit of black today, we're going to go ahead and start out with our eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with priming with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Fine, and this is in C1. And then going into the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, we're going to start out with the shade Tempera. And I'm just going to put that up here near my brow bone just to help that blend that we're about to do in a second. And next we're going to go ahead and dip into Sienna, which is a nice warm mid-tone brown. And I just want to blend that as my transition color. And then dipping into Mulberry, which is a deep reddish brown clay color. And I just want to pop this right above the crease to deepen that up. Going ahead and sketching that in first. And then going in with the tapered blending brush to buff that out. Alrighty, and right now it kind of looks like we got dotted in the eye, but I promise it only gets worse. And then to sketch out that cut crease, what we're going to do is take the Epic Ink liner from NYX, and this is in black. And then going in before that dries and setting that with a black shadow. And then real quick going ahead and brushing that black away. Well, that didn't work. And this is why we do our eyes first, kids. But I'm gonna go ahead, clean this up, and then we're gonna do the face first. We will come back and do the graphic liner after we do the lower lash line. Alright, minorly upset because I always feel like the eye that I do off camera is the one to come out better. But whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick for foundation, and this is in the color F3. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that. Hold on. First, we're gonna moisturize. Alrighty, now that we're moisturized, we're gonna go in with our Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick. Hello, coverage. And then going back in with that Conceal and Define to help control the oil under my eyes. And then taking that foundation back under the eyes. And then one more time with that concealer just to give it a bit of a highlight. And then quickly going in and setting that with my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. And then and going ahead and setting the rest of this very dewy foundation with that very matte powder. Alrighty, now that we have that base done, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back into the eyes so that we can get that wing going. Alrighty, so for that liner, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Heathers and a smaller liner brush and go ahead and just go in. So I am gonna start out with that wing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it from the tip of where I have the end of my black shadow. And drag that in. And then from that wing, I'm gonna go ahead and follow that line almost to the inner corner, but not all the way. And then for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a generic gel liner and go ahead and put that into my waterline.
I thought you said it was beautiful.
So then what I wanna do is take a little bit of Noir on an angled brush and just keep that close to the lash line. And then going ahead and blending that out with a clean, tapered blending brush. And then just to finish that off, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my inner corner with Vermeer from Anastasia. Alrighty, and now that we're looking like 2009 Anna Kendrick, let's go in with the cheeks. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Nars Laguna for bronzer, and I don't wanna add too much color to the cheeks. I wanna keep it pretty pale, pretty neutral, just pretty blank, honestly. So I am gonna go in with Laguna, and I feel like this is a product that's kind of fallen away. I feel like everybody used to use it, but just nobody really does anymore. But I mean, like, my poor thing, it's obviously well loved. But we're just gonna go ahead in with a little bit of that as bronzer and contour. And then for blush, again, I kind of don't want to go too crazy, so I'm going to go in super duper lightly with the Anastasia Blush Trio in Peachy Love, and I'm going to take the far shade called Nectarine. Just a little bit of a nice, natural kind of blush, which usually I'm not all for, but you know what? In October I can make an exception. Alrighty, and then for highlighter, we're gonna go ahead and dip back into that Vermeer shadow from Anastasia. And with this, yeah, I'm gonna just go a little ham. And then to finish it all off, we're just gonna go in with that same Heathers liquid lipstick. And then I'm apparently just really excited to go eat here in a few minutes because I almost forgot a couple finishing touches, including lashes, so I went ahead and threw on some Ardell Demi Wispies. I almost forgot setting spray, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then for just one last finishing touch, I kind of want to add like a little blood drop coming off of this liner. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Anastasia gloss, and this is in the shade Venom. And I'm going to take that same liner brush from earlier, go ahead and just get a good bit of that off and on that brush. And then taking that, putting that into a little dot right below, and then just dragging it up. Oh shoot. And that's all there is to it, lovelies. I threw a little bit of extra gloss on my neck just to get that cool bite effect, but other than that, we're done. So I really hope you enjoyed this. I gotta run if I want to be able to go get a veggie burger tonight, but I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I hope I see you on the next one. All my social media will be linked down below, so don't forget, be sure to, there we go. Be sure to go check it out, follow me on there, and I hope I see you on the next one. Bye, lovelies. Oh, hold on. Oh hush, I'm gonna feed you here in a second. Am I out of the Vampire Diaries yet? I can be Caroline!